Dandava Pranam, Maharaj. Hari Bo.
Hare Krishna.
Dandava Prabhu.
Good.
Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol.
Yeah. Happy to see you, Maharaj.
It's nice to see you again.
Yes. How are you, Maharaj?
I'm okay, Prabhu. By your grace. Yeah, so nice.
I subtitle. Okay. English. Okay. Yes. Thank you.
So what's happening in España, in España these days? Everything okay? Political unrest?
For grace, the Lord Guru Vaishnava all days in Spain is good. I am had very work in the different school chess club. In I think one week I finished class. Finished class in vacation for me.
I see.
Yeah.
Summer. Huh?
I
Summer.
yes, yeah. I know work in summer. I vacation. I start again in September.
So now, what will you do? Sankirtan during the summer?
In summer, I meeting every day soon the last year in summer Srila Chanta Maharaj Zoom meeting every day 4 p.m. Spain, all family meeting soon every day. I don't know this year is equal.
I see, okay.
I think so. I don't know.
So whatever happened to, what's his name?
Nelson.
Nelson? Remember Nelson?
Tu amigo Nelson.
Yeah. Maharaj, in Venezuela is very problem politics and father and mother to nurse father Nelson go to USA live with Nelson, but father and mother very old, a problem in the mind. Then Nelson very difficult in this moment because she check out your wife, your gear, son. Now, father and mother. Nelson, he has problem needing money. In this moment, Nelson problem.
Okay.
I I talked with him about, but Nelson, problem, forget, you mind in Krishna's conscience con Maharaja. I speak with him, but no all people like this way. Your mind is ting all the time, ting. No surrender. Mind, ay, ¿dónde están, Maharaj?
Very well. You don't have much English, but you can explain very well. Yeah.
My mind too, but I am little faith in my guru. But I little faith in my guru and you and Shanta Maharaj, devotee. My mind too. But I faith in Guru, Vaishnava, and Lord. This faith give me strong for following this way.
Everyone has free will. So you preach to someone, they can accept you or not, or reject you. They have to use their own will. Their free will is there, each person. So we have to exercise our will. To accept Krishna consciousness means to exercise our will to want to serve Krishna and Guru.
Yeah.
That's something deeper. What causes that? Just to choose. It's all based on freedom.
Because Maharaj, Nelson, and other people question to me, Henry, pero why only Krishna conscience, Jesus Christ, Buddha, other master, why only Krishna? I explained to him, but no understand. He think is all way is fine, all way spiritual way, all religion fine, all way fine.
Haribol.
Haribol.
Maharaj, Harinanda, Prabhu, Keshav.
Dandava Pranam, Prabhu, happy to see you. Very people think God is one, but is much way to go to him. Entonces Nelson question to me, why you only Krishna, to Krishna, because no name Jesus, Mahoma, person, no understand nothing. I had hope someday Nelson come back, because I think this is good man, but your mind is not around. But I hope I pray for him in sometime moment in your life, he come back to Krishna consciousness.
Krishna is attractive. Huh?
Yes.
Karshana means to attract. So we are attracted to Krishna because of his attraction. Just like you may see a lot of beautiful people. then which
Yes.
one is attractive that will take your attention? Huh?
Yes. Yes.
That'll be the most attractive, the most beautiful, or the wealthiest, or whatever you want to think. Whatever qualities you appreciate, Krishna is the most of all these qualities.
I explained to Nelson, oh, Jesus Christ is good. Yes, yes, no problem. Jesus Christ conscious is good, but Jesus Christ is son of Krishna. No, Krishna is father. Jesus Christ told about my father in the sky. But what is the father of Jesus Christ? Sure, Father Jesus Christ is Krishna. Krishna is the father of all the entities on Master, on Jesus, on all
Godhead. Godhead, you know Godhead?
Godhead, yes.
Godhead. Huh? Isn't that called
Yes.
God? Prabhupada said he is Godhead. You know what Godhead means? Do you know the meaning of Godhead?
Godhead in Spanish is el Dios Supremo, the Supreme Lord. Godhead.
Where every God is coming from. Godhead means the source of all gods. Comprehend?
Yes, Godhead is
The source.
all God.
Yes. Origin. Just like, what is the origin of the Ganges? Where does the Ganges start? That's called what is that called?
Himalayas.
No, what is that called? The beginning of the, what is it called? The beginning of the river.
Maharaja, God here in Spanish, understand to you, origen all.
Origin. So like that, is the origin of all God. All different forms of God come from the Godhead.
Reservoir.
No, the mouth of the river, the mouth. You know, the mouth.
Okay.
River, right? The source of the river comes from the mouth. And so the source of God comes from Krishna in the Godhead, Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Yes.
So when you worship the Godhead, the source of all conceptions of God, then you're worshiping all. You're worshiping all the gods when you worship Krishna. All the other forms of God are found in Krishna. So when you worship Krishna, all the gods are included. All conceptions of God. Yeah.
For example, the tree, no? You no need leaf, water. No. Raíz.
The root.
What root? Water. All
the
tree good.
So Buddha and Christ are all branches. They're not leaves, they're branches. All the branches of the tree, you know, the big branches from the tree.
Yes.
They're,
Understand.
So when you worship Krishna, you're worshiping all. All are being satisfied.
But I don't know, Maharaj, I don't know why the person don't understand this AC slowly. I don't know why this person don't understand that. It is AC, understand? I don't know.
Oh, easy.
No sé.
Like I say, it's freedom. Freedom is there At every moment, we have a choice to accept or reject by our will. Those who want to surrender will only see that after many lifetimes, we may find somehow we develop this mentality that I've tried so many things, so many millions of lifetimes. We have tried so many ways, and recognize that they are not going to give me success. They're not going to give me fulfillment. That's the soul. He is going through many births. He has many experiences, and he realizes after some time that none of these things are going to be fulfilling if he's intelligent. That's why it says in the Bhagavad Gita, Bahunam Janmanam Ante. You know that verse? Bahunam Janmanam Ante. Gyanavam Mam Prapadyante. Vasudeva Sarvamiti Mahatma Sadurlabha. So Krishna is saying Bahunam means many. Bahu means millions. Bahunam Janmanam. Janmanam means birth. Bahunam Janmanam Ante, after many births. Bahunam Janmanam Ante, Gyanavam. And one becomes knows, one learns. Mam Prapadyate, that he must surrender to me. All right? So after many births, they call wise soul, huh? Or an old soul, a wise soul. They realize, they have knowledge that all those different processes, they are not fulfilling. So many different activities of this world we can engage in. But after many millions of births, the soul will learn none of those processes are going to give him fulfillment. Then he becomes Jnanavam. Jnanavam Mam Prapadyante. Becomes wise enough, becomes learned enough to recognize that the only one path that he has to try is left, and that is to surrender to Krishna. Jnanavam Mam Prapadyante. And what does he realize? Vasudeva Sarvamiti. And he then sees, when he becomes surrendered to Krishna, he'll then see that Krishna was there all the time. It was only Krishna. Vasudeva Sarvamiti. All was Krishna, waiting for you. It was always there, but you didn't see. You were seeing so many other things. I heard this song the other day. You know this song? I swear, you may not have heard, it's an English song. I swear by the moon and the stars in the sky, I'll be there. Just like the moon and the stars in the sky, I'll be there. I swear by like the shadow, that's beside you, that's always on your side. That's there on your side. I'll be there. Nice words. It says, you look at the moon and the stars in the sky, they're always there. We don't realize sometimes we are doing so many things in our life, but we don't realize above us, this moon and the stars are always there. So he's telling to his beloved, I will be there just like the moon and the stars are there in the sky. I will be there. Then he said, just like the shadow that's always there by your side, I'll be there by your side. Oh.
Very nice.
That's Krishna. Krishna is there, always there, by our side, above us, everywhere. Vasudeva Sarvamiti. But we forget these things. We forget. We don't take notice of it. We're not, fully conscious of the presence of Krishna and everything. Krishna tries to remind us in the Bhagavad Gita, in the incarnations, the avatars of the Lord. He's trying to remind us that he is there and we have a relation, always. No, we never have to become discouraged. If we become discouraged, it's because we're not thinking, we're not remembering his constant presence with us. Smaranam,
Smaran, yes.
Smaranam. Always remember Vishnu Smaranam or Krishna Smaranam. Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam or Krishna Smaranam. If we have trouble remembering, then we can hear Shravanam and chant. That will also help us remember by hearing about Krishna, by talking about Krishna. We can also bring back that memory of what is there. We don't have to create anything new. Krishna consciousness and not creating something new. It's reminding us of the oldest knowledge, the oldest thing, what is already there. We only have to remove our ignorance. Haribol.
Hare Krishna.
Haribol, Maharaj.
No, you tell him like that. You tell him like that? Huh?
Okay, yes. I in future I will talk with him that.
Okay.
In another occasion, I told with him, Nelson in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna say, the mind will can see, we can be your best friend or your bad friend. Or not forget that your mind is good friend if you following the way for Gita and Guru. But if you following your external material world, then your mind is bad friend because your mind is following the same material and you dead.
Lose your head. The guillotine, when the guillotine drops, you lose your head. You know?
Yeah, guillotine.
People are losing their head. They don't, because they don't want to think properly, understand what is there. Not difficult. Not difficult. Easily, like you say.
No difficult, no. But no sé.
The scientists, they're making it very difficult. Actually, they make it very difficult because they explain so many complicated things. And people get so caught up in all these difficult, complicated things, and they forget everything. They forget the common sense things. Just like this matter comes from life, or life comes from life. They make it very complicated. No, it comes from matter. Life comes from matter, they say. And how does that happen? And they go through all these theories, explanations, and collect so much data. And then DNA, RNA, all these molecules, everything. And they come up with a very complicated explanation. But still it doesn't explain. Even with all that complication, all those molecules, enzymes, polyproteins, polymers and so forth. All those words, all those, they still can't explain how life came from that. They put all those molecules together, nothing. No life. Huh? And yet people are so, mind becomes so involved in all those molecules, and they forget everything. They forget everything, that life comes from life. Very simple. Nature is producing life so easily, everywhere. So, science can be a real problem sometimes for people.
Every day, nature produce life, and scientists and science
Not do it.
no one mosquito, nothing.
There are so many journals and publications and books. And then in all those books, you know what they say? We don't really know what life is. That's sort of the conclusion of all those books. We don't really, they'll say it there in the book. Huh? And you know, that's going on. That's the nature of Maya. So what's happening in Michigan? Is it cold out there?
A little bit.
A little bit? Okay.
Yeah. On the farm here.
Yes. Does Michigan border at Canada? Is Michigan on the border of Canada? No, there's Minnesota or something above
Yeah,
it.
Canada.
Canada is north of Michigan, right?
Yeah, like near Toronto, I think.
So it's colder there than it is in other places. You like the weather there? That kind of weather?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah. Is it better than San Diego?
It's summer. It's nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I can deal with the cold as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Now, some people like it. Vrindavan, huh? We'd rather be in Vrindavan. Vrindavan is actually a very difficult place to live, climate-wise. Well, that Vrindavan. But the land of love, the spiritual Vrindavan, is the land of love. Wherever there is love, that is Vrindavan. If you want to live in the land in Vrindavan, really live in Vrindavan, that's the secret to get there. The land of love. Did you ever hear that song I was telling the words of? Dr. Rock, did you ever hear that song? Hear of it? It was a famous song here in the US.
The All Be There song?
I swear, yeah, I swear. By the moon and the stars in the sky, like the moon and the stars, I'll be there. I don't remember the group, the boys band that sang that song. But it was
should I look it up?
It was a famous song. Huh?
Do you want me to Google it?
Huh?
Should I Google it?
No. But it was I thought the words were very nice in that song. I like that. Very expressive. Nandavat, Jaya Vishnupad, Paramahamsa,
Maharaj, Dandavat.
Santa Maharaj.
Yeah.
our Paramahamsa.
Dandavad Maharaj, can you hear me?
We can hear
Maharaj?
you. Yes. We can hear you.
Dandavad. Maharaj, there is some connection problem. I can't hear you.
Oh, really?
Now I can hear Maharaj.
Okay.
Dandavad Maharaj. Jai Vishnupad Paramahansa Parivar Jagadguru Srila Bhakti Madhava Puri Maharaj ki jai.
Nice.
Dandavad.
Jai.
Very nice. Always preaching on the road. Wandering minstrel. Maharaja. You know Maharaja, what do you say? The meaning of that? Maharaja means wandering minstrel. Wandering everywhere, distributing the praises of the Lord. Paramahamsa Parivrajakacharya. Giving
Maharaj,
nectar.
I am only your instrument, Maharaj.
Yes, we are all instruments.
How are you, Maharaj? You feeling okay? Everything?
Yes, Maharaj, by grace. You're so merciful to me. How can I not be okay? I would be ungrateful if I was not okay.
We just came back, Maharaj. One program just now finished, and we came back.
I saw your pictures in Siliguri. Yes? Yes, very nice.
Here is one devotee there. His name is Kalu Prabhu. So he's helping us with all the programs. So arranging all the preaching programs. So up to 29th we have program. 30th we are going to Darjeeling.
Okay.
We want to go to Darjeeling and we do some Sankirtan there.
You're where now you are on the Sringapali?
No, I'm in Siliguri now.
Oh, you're in Siliguri, okay.
Yes, Maharaj.
Yeah, very nice.
On 30th we'll go to Darjeeling, which is around 50 kilometers from here.
Right.
It is a hill station.
Yes. That's
And
where the British,
there are a lot of tourists.
the British set up their center there in Darjeeling.
Yes.
When they were in India.
Yes.
And it became very famous. Darjeeling tea.
They made it summer capital.
Ah, right. Still have those buildings there. Huh?
Yes.
Queen Victoria.
Yes, Maharaj. Maharaj, you might be knowing that they removed the photo of the Mickey Mouse from Siliguri temple.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know. Who did that?
Some devotees, they came, Kesto and others, and then they removed that.
Oh. And then what? They're going to put your picture now?
No, Maharaj. We went there doing a preaching program. Actually, I seen that there is not much preaching is going on. So anyway, so they came and they also seen that they could not do much preaching there. And same thing is with the Nirio, but our side, some devotees are there helping, so some preaching is going on here. So we are not worried about temple.
Okay. Good, Maharaj. Very nice. That's what they need. They need some good transcendental sound, Harikatha, to make them free from all their worries, to learn the real things to be worried about, real things to be concerned with.
Ananda and their family members are always live with us on Facebook.
Oh, yes?
Static Chan, beautiful, Maharaj.
Yes.
I very happy see to Maharaja and devotees in India.
Good.
Sometimes day I is Lord life. I go to India in Siliguri. I put photo de Srila Niskama Chanta Maharaja in Siliguri. This is the boss.
So you come and do some preaching program with us. We are not preaching so much about photo. So we will do preaching. You know, Saraswati Thakur told every heart should be the temple, you know.
Good. Muni Maharaj is coming with you everywhere too. Very
Yes,
nice.
this time actually, you know, one devotee Sankarmon I kept to manage everything. So he's looking after, and our cows are maintaining the temple very nicely. They are giving a lot of milk, around 50 liters of milk every day. They are
Yeah.
giving. So
Good.
there's not a problem. So now we came here for preaching.
You took care of the cows. Now the cows are taking care of the temple. And you can go out and preach. Very nice.
Our grass is also growing like lot of amount. We don't have to buy anymore, you know, this hay. We're buying so
Right.
much. Now the grass has grown so much. So it is more than sufficient for the cows.
Wonderful. Self-sustaining, huh? Self-sustaining community. Dr. Ross, you belong to that Harmony Collective. Self-sustaining. Maharaj, Santa Maharaj is doing that also in India. And he already has it working. Do you ever see the pictures of the Goshala? The cows?
I've never seen.
Yeah. Yeah, he has a lot of cows. Now, how many cows do you have?
I have 10 cows now,
10
and we have like 5 calves.
And you started with how many cows were there when you started? 4? 5?
We started, I think we have 8 cows.
8. Okay.
Now this new Gosala came, so we have 2, you know, big cows. The milking cows are there. And then that is milk is more than sufficient. Now 7 cows are giving milk.
Oh, wow. Super nappier grass.
2 big cows and all small cows.
Previously, he had to go out and try to collect money to build the Goshala and take care of the temple also, support all the activities of the temple. But now the Goshala, the cows are producing milk, and they're able to and they're able to buy some land, and they got the grass to feed the cows, and now they're supplying the milk, and they can sell it. They're supplying so much milk, they can sell it, and with that money, they're running the temple and helping to provide for all the devotees.
And grass only need cow dung.
And the cow dung.
Grass need cow dung. So cows are giving cow dung.
Okay. Very nice. Eh? Veda civilization is like that. You have a cow, and then you have everything. You have the milk, you have the cow dung to cook with, and your life can be very simple and sublime. Cows are also very nice to be with. Do you have any cows there in Michigan? You have?
Yes, we have very nice cows.
Very nice there too. Yeah, it's very nice. I find a very calm and peaceful environment when you're with the cow, near a cow. very calming influence. In India, you might see sometimes these Sarabi cows, the big hump, the big hump. They're sitting in the street, and the streets of India are like hectic. Always cars here, there, and they're sitting there peacefully, chewing their cud. They're not disturbed by all those things. Very nice mentality they have.
Huh. Yeah.
Huh?
Never thought of it like that.
Maharaj, anything we can do for you?
No, Maharaj, I'm thinking, how can I do some service to you?
It says, worship of the spiritual master, and not with flowers or fine words. Huh? Just following the desire, fulfilling the desire of Gurudev. That is the worship of Gurudev. Trying to please the spiritual master in whatever way we can. Follow obedience, follow the instructions and desires of Gurudev. That is the real worship of Guru. So we'll chant, we'll chant the Vandana prayers. Now, do we have time? Hardly we have any time left. Talking with
Maharaj,
everybody.
I will be listening, and I am keeping in the background, Maharaj. The video is not on. Dandavad.
No. So let's chant Vandana. Vandeham Shiguram
Shiguru
Shriyuta Parakamanam Shigurum Vaishnava Sri Rupa Sagrata Sagrata Ram Sudiva Advaita Srichana Sri Radha Krishna Om Agyanaya
Srila Varjani.
What's going on?
You okay?
What happened? Got stuck?
Yes. It was frozen.
Make it smaller.
Guru Vishta Supurakan, Guru Vaishnava Shisha Shambhu Shritam, Chinja Chinja, Samasta Vedanipuna, Tirupa Pantanuka, Govinda Vidanu Javalam, Bharatanu Bhagya Vita Sundara, Vande Vishwa Shariya, Jiva Brahma,
Evam
Dikatanu Shushantana, Shita, Madrananda, Puransalika, Puti, Srisantani, Svat, Ilasidan, Rasvadanaram, Mandedam, Srisanta Saraswati, Vidito Vijay Puram, Paye, Atuanu Viva, Krishna Prema Sudavira Sukam Prala Prabhutam Bhaje Namo Durakeshwaraya Valuta Murtaye Gaurangri Pankaya Radhabhavani Sevine Bhakti Sastrayam Sasayam Agarmasa Sudhamini Vajachachachai Vainadamya Premriham Jagana Prabhuvante Premadim Pratapasavam Chatal Pataruyacha Kripa Sindhuya Vacha Patitaram Pavaniyo Vaishnaveyo Namo Tapurakaram Krishna Bhakta Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Nami Bhakta Shaktikam Krishna Chaitanya Nami Gaura Namaha Yanta Sudakam Kambo Namamandati Sarva Apamboyao Pralamadana Mohanao Divya Vindaya Kalkalala Srimaranda Kristali Semana Srimana
Karsam Venus Vaner Gopi Gopinata Seyestuna Vrinda Tulasi Deviya Priya Kesavasya Krishna Bhakti Pradevi Sadgaya Namo Namaha Ratraguru Guru Bhagavata Sanjagat Gurunatva Tatoyayo Odiraye Parikarasti Guru Gauranga Garba Govinda Sundara Chaitanya Gaura Muriyana Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama
Srila Dev, Srila Santa Maharaja, ki jai.
Jai.
Jai
Sri Govardhan, ki jai.
Jai
Sri Bhaktivedanta, ki jai.
Jai.
Jai
The devotees,
Jai.
jai.
Jai
Jai.
Jai Go Premanandi.
Hari Bol
Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Sripad Bhakti Madhava Puri Maharaj ki jai.
Jai
Jai O Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajakacharai Astatara Sata Shri Sripad Bhakti Rakshak Dev-Goswami.
Jai.
Jai
Ki jai.
Jai.
Haribo, Teresa, Didi,
Haribo.
Teresa. We're reading from Prapanna-jivanamrtam, the next verse, text 40. And the first. Page 13. Shravanam kirtanadinam bhakyanangam hi yajne akshamasyapi sarvapti prapratyaiva araviti. Everything is accomplished by surrendering unto the lotus feet of Srihari. Even for one who is unable to execute the integral practices of devotional service based on hearing and chanting. A revolutionary revolutionary concept. Everything is a compass. We're looking to accomplish something in our life. We want to have a successful life. Have so many things we have aspirations to do. But he's saying everything is accomplished by surrendering to Krishna. Just like we were talking about watering the tree. You can worry about this branch of the tree and that branch of the tree, and this leaves and those leaves. And that's material life. We're concerned with finite things, little things in this world. We want to take care of them. We think they're important. And they are. Everything is important. But you can't take care of everything. No, not possible. Tree is very big and you are very small. What are you going to do? Can you go to every leaf, every branch? We're limited. Yet, if we can somehow or other turn our attention to the root of the tree and supply what is needed there, and there's nothing to supply even. We just have to recognize that that is the source of supply for everything. Source of supply for ourselves, source of supply for everything else that is involved with the tree. And just accept that knowledge. Live in that knowledge, live in that consciousness. Then everything will be taken care of. It's all being taken care of already. But we think we have to do it. We think it's up to us. Good luck with that. You won't be able to maintain such a mentality, a very worrisome mentality, an impossible idea. Oh, no. We are created. The function of the soul is to love God, to love Krishna. That is the function of the soul. That is fulfillment of the fulfillment of the soul. What would you want to call that? Heart's fulfillment. Soul, they say, is in the heart. So the heart's fulfillment is to love God. Just do that. And Krishna also has a relationship with us of love. That's all he wants. You can say, because everyone is part of Krishna, you can say it is Krishna loving himself. As I say, Krishna's love for himself is our love for him also. Sometimes it is told in the scripture that Krishna sees his reflection in the water and immediately he becomes ecstatic. He becomes ecstatic with the vision of his own form. Pleasure is seeking itself. That is Krishna. Pleasure seeking itself, seeking its own pleasure, and the nature of the absolute. So all of creation, is the manifestation of Krishna's, we could say, his pastimes, his lila, of loving himself, serving himself. Mahaprabhu was Krishna himself, aiming to serve himself, come to love himself in the highest form possible of love and separation of Radharani, mood of Radharani. Sripad used to tell, reality is by itself and for itself. Reality is by itself and for itself. Our submission is only reality's being for itself. That is the meaning of our submission and surrender. That is partaking in the being for itself of reality, the being for itself of God. God's being for himself includes us as being for him. And that being for him is God. Whatever is for Krishna, that is Krishna. Whatever is not for him is Maya. As an illusion that appears to be a reality and not real. The reality is that we are for him. And if we act in that consciousness, if we find our fulfillment in that respect, then we are being real. And we are being situated in our constitutional position as eternal, Nitya, Krishna Nityadas, eternal servants of the Supreme Lord. Nothing else. Do you have the Spanish there?
Yes, Maharaj.
You have the book in Spanish?
Yes. Maharaj, una little question.
Yeah.
Maharaj, in this verse, the word surrender to the lotus feet, Srihari or Srihari can mean surrender not directly Srihari on lotus feet surrender. Lotus feet Srihari is can mean surrender to represented the Srihari is Guru, the devotee, great devotee, Vaishnava is Guru. Entonces, this word mean we need surrender to the Gurudev, or no?
Yes. Lotus feet, or the dust of the feet, it always refers to the devotees. Devotees of the lotus feet of the Lord, or the dust of the lotus feet of the devotees. Those are the devotees of the devotees. So it always refers to the devotees. How do you surrender to Krishna's lotus feet? Can you tell me? Can you see Krishna? What can you do? Where are his feet? Where are his feet located? You cannot see his head. You do not see the rest of his body. You don't see anything. But he is too big. He's everything. So the feet, the lotus feet always refers to the lotus feet of his devotees, his surrendered devotees. And we have to help them, assist them by our surrender. We serve them by our own surrender. That is realistic. Otherwise, it is merely some mental concoction. We try directly to serve Krishna. Now it is interesting here, you see, it says, even if one is unable to practice sadhana bhakti, hearing, chanting, remembering all those different 9 processes of sadhana bhakti, even if one is unable to do that, still by surrender to Krishna, they can become satisfied, fulfilled. And just by surrendering ourselves to Gurudev, we can get all perfection. We'll become happy. Why? Because this is told in the Veda. Bhagavad Gita says, Tadvidi pranipatena, pariprastena sevaya. That is explained there. Explained there. So if we follow what the Veda tells us, Veda means know or knowledge. So if we live according to Veda, according to the knowledge, it's giving us the fact, you want to call it, the manual of how to navigate our lives in this reality. We have a human form of life. What is it for? We don't know unless we get a Veda to tell us that this human form of life is not meant to enjoy like an animal, like a sophisticated animal. It's meant to serve, to surrender and serve. So if we can follow what is given in Veda, we will be happy, we will be satisfied. That is the instruction. That is the truth. Of course, one must have confidence in that. I was mentioning the other day, there's a difference between religion and Sanatana Dharma. Religion is based on belief. If I believe in this, I believe in that. The different religions in the world, and you can change that. According to change your beliefs. But your Sanatana Dharma cannot be changed. Sanatana Dharma is your constitutional nature. Veda is giving the knowledge. Veda means know or knowledge. It really means know. Know what is the reality. Know what is real. Know what is what. And what is that? We are Krishna and Nityadas. Once we understand that, then we can understand our the importance and the significance of surrender. There is no question of being a servant of God if we are not surrendered. Everything is accomplished. Whatever we can hope to accomplish in this world, whatever satisfaction we can hope for achieving in this world, it is all contained here. That's why this book, this specific book, Prapanna-jivanamrtam, is so important. We can just understand this one thing, Saranagati, then we'll understand everything. Okay.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Thank you, Harinanda Prabhu. Ananditi Didi, Haribol,
Hare
Priyatavati, Hare Krishna,
Krishna.
Bhagavati Didi, Hare Krishna, Priyadarshini,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Priyatama.
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 There's, I see her.
And Lakshmi.
Oh, I didn't see her. Okay. There she is. She's so white. I can't see her against the white blanket. All right. I Dandavat, Bhakti Ras Prabhu, Teresa Didi, and Shanta Maharaj by Dandavat.
Dandavat Maharaj. Dandavat. Jai Om Vishnu Pad
Dandavat.
Srila Bhakti Madhava Puri Maharaj ki jai.
Jai.
All devotees ki jai.
Jai.
Here to here.
I love you.
I
I love you. Jai.